Kevin Price with the Price of Business. Glad to be with you. Want to go to one of our segments. Ann Santos and myself covered a great event with Franchise Expo South. Here's one of those segments.
We are here at the Franchise Expo South, and I am here with Melinda at the Other Mother Store exhibit. And tell us about your business.
Well, we're known as a kids store, but we also have the trendy trades. That's our fastest growing section for the teen market. People bring in their things to our stores. These are big stores, 6,000 to 8,000 square feet in nice centers, and people bring in their stuff. They get a choice of cash or credit, depending on what they bring in, and then they turn around and get other things, new or used.
What's different between your store and other trade-in stores?
Well, I think we're larger, for one thing. Our stores are larger and in nicer centers. And then we just do a lot of volume, so we have a lot more selection. Typically, normal inventory turnover in retail outlets in general is 4.5 times a year. We're turning over our inventory 10 to 12 times a year. So there's maybe just the Albuquerque store alone, 100 people a day bring stuff, 250 to 300 buy. 3 cash registers running, and then the quality's high, the prices are low, and that's what makes it so popular.
And you said there was something different about the tag, the way that the...
At this point, when people buy a franchise, they have no idea what to price things at.
Right.
So if they put in, for example, trendy trades, apple bottoms, skinny jeans, they're going to get a choice of prices, a small range of prices. So they know, okay, this one's a little blingy, let's put it higher. But generally they'll stay in the middle price range, and then that way we know the turnover on our inventory. So the prices are based on turnover. And then that way it's very scientific. It's not what we think these things are worth, it's what the customer thinks.
I would assume that would be much easier for a business owner to be able to price everything.
Yes, I've been in business 34 years. I think you can see here I started with a very tiny little store, graduate student, divorced, 3 kids. How do I do this? I made so many mistakes. You can't even believe it to begin with. But over the years, I've learned what works, what's important to the customers. It's price, quality, selection. We aim to have all of those things under one roof. So now it's also about speed, because how do you motivate your employees to price it right to begin with, get it right back out on the floor? We have all those systems set up. So, it's a very successful kind of store. It's not small potatoes anymore.
Awesome. I think that makes you very different from the rest. And I would love to shop in your store. Where are your locations?
Well, we're in 8 states, so I could sit here and name them, but the main store is in Albuquerque. That's where we train people. And then from there, after they're trained, then we go and set up their stores. And it costs about $150,000 all told, with everything they would need, including their inventory, to get a store set up and running. But normally nobody has that laying around, so we help them we do the business plan, we help them get the loan. They just have to have good credit, and about $35,000 to $50,000 down, and they can get a store open.
This has been Ann Santos with the Ann Santos Show and Kevin Price at usdailyreview.com.